Dance with the boogie, get down. 'Cause boogie nights are always the best in town. So I've heard. It's a beautiful day today. It is very spring-like. In fact, I was greeted this morning by two fellows who keep bees here. Well, I suppose one of them does and the other one occasionally does. And they were flying. The bees were actually flying. So that tells you the temperature, probably, if you know anything about bees. But they don't fly when it's either pissing down, shit weather, or cold. Anyway, I have said this many times, but I am always behind. So when I do one of these vlogs, I have no idea of the reaction from the previous vlog. But more to the point, I'm always behind with other people's content. So when I talk about something I've seen, it's always like it's in the past. But when Craig Fight the Flat Earth appeared on Dell's The People Beyond the Imaginary Curve on Saturday night, and I wouldn't watch it until Monday evening. And I'm only reporting on it now because I know that tomorrow I can upload this to YouTube. So there you go. So I know it's probably been discussed and it's all gone, but this is the way I have to live. So Craig Fight the Flat Earth appeared on Dell, which I must give him credit for that. And I'll give Dell credit for treating him like he said he would, fairly, honestly, and with you know, the respect for another human being sort of thing. Doesn't matter what mind virus you possess. Everybody's treated with equal amounts of that respect. So there was Craig, and he tried, he tried to sort of win the viewer over, the viewer who knows we're not living on a spinning ball, by saying, "Oh, I sympathise with you, Dell, for the terrible way you've been treated by that scumbag Russian vids." Well, I don't know how he's been treated. I have no idea. I just keep out of that sort of shite. Doesn't interest me. Russian vids is a moron. He's always been an idiot, saying people are men and women and, cross-dressing, transgendering, multi-penised. Who gives a shit about that? Ah, dear. A little bit of truth and then a load of bullshit. And you can see more and more people doing that now, unfortunately, dragging the obvious objective reality along with it through the shite, which it's very sad. But to get back to Craig, like the Fat Earth, like the Fat Earth, I like that. Yeah, he said that he knows all about radar because he's used it. Well, there are many people who drive cars, haven't got a fucking clue how they work, not one iota. Yet you can be very familiar with something, the mechanics or the physics of something, and never actually tried it. But I don't know where Dell, he says he's used radar, but it's a very similar thing on a fishing boat. They have that sort of, I've been on a few fishing boats actually, and they use sonar to find fish. The fish finders. It's sonar, I think. I don't know, but the military don't have these things exclusively. They are available to, the common man. And well, then he said something which I thought was hilarious, really. That when he's in the middle of the sea, he knows it's the water's curving away. It's not a flat. How do you know that, Craig? I've seen it with my eyes. Again, opticals, one sense. You can't rely on one sense. And I've done a little bit of a drawing for you here. So that's Craig there in his boat on the ocean, and that's his field of view. Of course, it's not going to be ever a straight line. That your field of vision will be a circle around you. And when you're on the water, which is perfectly level, your limit will be on the end of that. If you attach a piece of string across the radius, then there you go. That's your field of vision. And and all the people, he will probably have posters on his wall, of Brian Cox or somebody like that, Neil deGrasse Tyson, all those people. They'll tell you that even 50,000 foot up, you can't see the curve. Well, obviously you can't see the curve because there isn't one, but they will tell you you'll have to go further. These ball-believing people will tell you that you have to go further up than 50,000 feet to be able to see it. So how Craig could see it at sea level, apart from being up a bit on the boat, Craig, you're an idiot. And then the other classic is when you're viewing your vision, you know when you're looking horizontally, perpendicular to the ground, at right angles to your feet, straight to your body, straight ahead. And you can set up devices to do this, like a camera. If you put the camera on a tripod, you can make it level. So it's looking level across, parallel to the surface of the water, if you're looking over water, which is the best place to do these little experiments, maybe. And here we go again. Here's a ball that Craig kind of believes probably that we're living on. And there's Craig there, that little mark there. And that line is line paper. That is the line of his view. Not looking down, that's bullshit. So how can Craig say that the floor appears to... Well, at first he said it didn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't appear to rise up in front of you. It does, Craig. You're an idiot. You've never been outside, mate. If you think that it doesn't rise up to your eye level, you're an idiot. And if you're looking over water, it rises up. Well, it's called the horizon, where the sea meets the sky. And that changes on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, probably, because of the conditions, the weather conditions, etc. So, but in here, middle ear or whatever, that you are looking horizontally. But okay, let's do it with a device. We can put a camera there, and we can level the camera so it's looking parallel with the surface of the water. So you're not looking down. You never look down, and therefore there is no hump. And I've said this many times as well. So on those 2 points, you fail miserably, Craig. And then, anyway, I'm afraid that Cousin Mungo asked me if he could present himself again because he saw um, the, that Saturday night Dell Beyond the Imaginary Curve debate. It's not a debate, people. Discussion between Flight the Fat Earth and Dell, and he has a different point of view, of course, but I think it's well worth hearing the other side because then you can see how ridiculous it is and dismiss it. Of course, you won't agree with that, but the many people who will. Anyway, I think I'll let him take over and finish this. So I'll see you again. I don't know about Mungo though. I don't know how long he's going to be around. And he's a bit mentally unstable. It kind of it's a bit disturbing actually to be with him. But anyway, I'll let you decide on that. I'll see you later.
These flat earthers, they think that the earth is flat. There's a clue in what they're called, I suppose. I can't understand. They're stupid. Trev, my cousin, bit of a loser. He's a tight cunt. And he never gives out away, never. Yet, he gave me this shirt. It's a rugby shirt. He said he had it given. He wouldn't buy anything like this. In fact, he just wouldn't buy. And have a look at it. I can't understand why he wouldn't want it. Fucking idiot. But he made me watch some on internet, YouTube. And I couldn't give a shit about any of it. It's obviously a ball. There can't be any confusion. Yet he thinks it's flat. Fucking idiot. And he keeps going on about perspective. And I only thought that you do. Only you need to know about that if you're a drawer or you paint pictures, an artist. Perspective doesn't matter if you're not painting or drawing. It's just there in front of you. You don't need to think about it, what it is. The Earth's a ball. I've seen pictures of people on the moon, in space. The Earth's a ball. And that, what's his name? Scottish fella. No. I don't know what he was on about. water and that. And that other lad, Craig, said he was in the Navy. I don't think so, Craig. You don't look the type. You don't look like you could kill a man. But maybe you don't have to do that anymore in the Navy. You just have to not be sick. So when me and my mates go out, for a drink and that, sit round the table in the pub, and we talk about flat Earth, but not about the shape of the Earth and how it came to be. Just talk about flat Earthers and how fucking stupid they are. You take the piss, 'cause you have to, don't you? The Earth's a ball. They've been in space. They've seen the ball, the Earth. It looks like a ball. From space. Neil Armstrong and that. You fucking idiots. But, you've got to think. Why? 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 Makes you think. Why? Anyway, I'll leave you to ponder on that one. So I think that's quite deep.